you could not seem like anywhere else. Yeah. So like we did that, and I was like hot in there, and then like I come to a stop, and then dad, he like he looks behind and be like, Jacob. Yeah, he thought like, oh yeah, he fell out.
That's right.
And then down I go over there, try to look for like a dead child just laying on the ground, and be like.
Where'd he go? Because you were riding the coaster, and then all of a sudden you dug down. He didn't know where you were.
And I'm standing like, and then they were like, and he don't see anything. So he looks back at my seat and I'm like, Jacob, get out of there. And also me and Josiah, we went on the Ferris wheel.
Yes.
The Ferris wheel. And then we got on the Ferris wheel.
We were just playing football, the three of us, but they looked like they stopped playing. That was so fun playing football with them. Just the three of us. Had an opening there for us. It was at the light. Welcome to summer. It's firecrackers. It is 4th of July. But welcome to summer and Simply Katie Jane, a couple of days in my life. Hey, welcome to my vlog, Simply Katie Jane. I am just sharing a few clips of a couple of days in my life, a Saturday and Sunday of last week, and going to church with my son and him driving, doing a little meal prep for just a salad, and then my husband did dinner for us that evening, and just a little bit of rain showers, just a little bit here and there, just a little vlog, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you at the other end. In a previous video, I shared some about my story, the beginning of it, and now I'm going to continue on. So here's some more of the story of my childhood. I was born on February 12, 1976 in Dothan, Alabama at the medical center. which is now Women's Medical Center, and both Josiah and Caleb, my two sons, oldest and youngest, were born there as well. My middle son, Jacob, was also born in Dothan, Alabama, but at Flowers Hospital. My mom said I was a hard pregnancy and that she gained the most weight with me. She said she ate a lot of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. She thought I was going to be a boy since she already had 2 daughters, and they would have named me Peter. Thankfully, I was a girl and was given the name Katie Jane. My middle name is from my paternal great-grandmother, Sydney Jane, and for being a girl, I was a girly girl all the way, loving to play with baby dolls, play house, play pretend life with Barbies and the only kin we had, thinking boys were cute at a young age, always having my eye on a handsome fella growing up, loving lacy dresses, tops, and even a beautiful overlay of lace on my trumpet strapless wedding gown. Okay, now I'm getting a little off track. Point being, I'm all girl, and so that gave my parents 3 daughters, Annette, Karen, and Katie. My parents were delighted to have 3 daughters, and the 3 of us had some fun times together. When I was just a baby, my family was living in a 1706 large plantation home with beautiful oak trees surrounding it in Greenwood, Florida. My dad worked as an engineer at the nuclear power plant in Dothan, Alabama, which allowed my mom to be a homemaker and care for all 3 of her daughters. Looking back, I'm so glad my mom was a homemaker when I was a little girl, and really all my life, God has allowed her to be a homemaker. And I'll continue the rest later. Okay, while I'm here just hanging up some pictures on the wall, I'm going to go ahead and share some more of my story. So I left off with saying how my mom was a homemaker all of my life. Growing up as a little girl, she was a homemaker, and even to this day she still is, but she works hard in many areas within her home and outside her home. So my mom, Kay Shepherd, she would make breakfast, lunch. She would cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner for my sisters and my dad and I. We would all eat together at dinner time. Sometimes during lunch, we'd pop out our TV trays and watch an episode of The Fonzie or The Brady Bunch. And speaking of making meals, she would also bake fresh homemade bread, fresh homemade dinner rolls, and fresh homemade waffles, all of which made the kitchen and informal eating area smell so wonderful. And with those waffles, we learned to do what my dad does, which is add peanut butter and syrup on them, and that was just so delicious. So Yeah, so the smell of the home in that area of the home, it's a large home, but in that area it would be like walking into a bakery shop. It smelled so good and fresh. She always cooked us vegetables like creamed corn. I loved it when she cooked creamed corn. Greens, green beans, field peas with potatoes, all of which I love now. But some of that I just didn't really care for when I was little. Though she made us try at least 3 bites of veggies before we could be excused from the table. And I'm so glad now that my parents made me eat my veggies because they are my favorite food now. I absolutely love veggies. My mom's delicious home-cooked meals played a big part of that. When it was our birthday, Mama would also bake us our own special birthday cake. I would normally request a strawberry shortcake or a pound cake with whipped cream and strawberries. She was a mom that enjoyed doing things for her family. If she ever grew tired of serving us or caring for us, I never knew it. She worked diligently about the house, mopping the kitchen floor, vacuuming, teaching us, her daughters, to clean the dishes and keep our own rooms clean. Mama was also a beautiful seamstress. She not only sewed our Easter dresses growing up, but also she'd sew our dresses for dances like prom and homecoming and Sweet 16. I'll continue the rest later. I love the material background and the torn out edges. There's little glitter around on the bird, and I love the wood tone. I think it's lovely. And then this one is just beautiful. It's just a beautiful floral photo. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. It's so sweet. It's just really pretty. It looks better in person, but I like the gold trim with this dark wood frame. I think it's just lovely. Some pretty pics from Marshalls. So I want to do a little gallery wall there of a few different flower photos and different things. So that's the start. This is a fall dress I got for $7 at Walmart, and so it was clearance, and I was thinking even if I wore it now, I could change it up with some different shoes. So we'll see about that. So here it is with some sandals. I could wear it in the summertime. It is really not that hot. It is a corduroy dress, so it is feel that hot though. So I could wear it in the summer. And it does have the wonderful pockets. A couple of clothes that I put away for when I lose a little more weight, and also for the season that we're in. And it fits, but it does show my little bump, so, which is not a baby bump, it's just my bump. So the dresses that I found in my storage closet that I might go wear this summer. I'm not sure. I mean, it definitely shows a lot of belly, so, and I definitely need to lose more weight. But it's such a pretty design, such a pretty dress, that I just might wear it.
They come together and they tell Joshua, they said, hey Joshua, according to your command, we have these 5 kings that are in this cave. Kings represent the strongholds of life. Joshua tells them to take these stronghold of fear and anger. Is bad.
Victory over strongholds. We acknowledge you today. Say that is who you are. God, help us in those moments of ourselves. We're alive. What monument are we in front of? And help bring those moments and monuments to our heart, our mind, our spirit.
Piece chicken nuggets for $12 at McDonald's. Jonathan blessed me. He got me all these things that I needed for baking. I'm baking banana bread or banana muffins today. So, and I am making a salad with spinach, the goat cheese, and raspberry vinegar dressing. It'll be good. hot man is doing it. He is an amazing man cooking dinner for us.
Yeah. We got rice. We got gravy. We got
Mashed taters.
noodles.
Oh, you did the Alfredo.
Yeah.
Wow. We got chicken Alfredo
fried
with
okra.
broccoli, fried okra.
We got steamed broccoli. We got chicken going on. And then brown gravy right at the end.
You're the best. This man is the best. Love him so much.
Time it right. It'll all be done in 10 minutes.
Yes, it will be. After dinner, I went to the living room and Caleb came in and asked if we could play a game. A lot of times he wants to play chess. Or
You think you're good?
Josiah also likes to play chess, but that's a lot of thinking for me when I just want to chill out and relax. So I suggested Rook, and Caleb said that he would play Rook. And that was just a game that I grew up playing when I was little, so we enjoyed that, and he did win. But that's a good time together. Later, Jacob came in and he shared a funny story about something he'd seen on the Haminations. Actually, I think Jacob would be great at doing animations and having his own YouTube video. He's so funny, and he has some really good Lego ideas as well. So, yeah.
Okay, guess what happened?
I don't know what
So-
happens.
So, it was like this. He was driving the car. His mom was in like the seat next to him, and he was driving the car. And then it was a red light. Then there was a car in front of him. Okay. Then he started, and it turned green, and the guy wasn't moving. Like the guy wasn't moving. So he was like, "This is my chance, my first honk." And then his mom just came over here.
And she does the honking
He's like,
instead.
"Mom, you just stole my first honk." And but then he went back to real life, and they got back at her, and they and then he did the same thing to his mom. His mom like, "Well, what are you doing?" He's like, "You did this to me, Mom. You put this on yourself.
That's so good.
You stole
That
my
is
first
so
honk,
good.
So I'm stealing one of your honks."
That's an interesting perspective. I'm sure. I feel like beef is pretty easy to cook. Most of the time, I use the reverse sear method. I will set the trigger to 200 degrees, just very low. The furniture still outside. We're going to move in there.
I ain't praying for that. You gotta start singing it. There was a girl, like Christian hiker, who got this thing on Facebook. It was like these bunch of Christian hikers. It was a Christian hiker. I respect that. Everybody's their own. What you do, sir? What you gonna do? Man, on my shoulder. I'm 97%.
Sure, I'm acting very Christian.
It's getting there. So this is the final part of my story for today for this video. I'm planning on sharing more of my story in other videos that I post. But for now, I'm going to end with my mom sewing those dresses for us, how she would love to do things like that and did such a beautiful job. It was so fun getting to go to the store and go through the pattern catalog book and find a dress that I liked, plus get to go pick out the color and fabric I wanted for my dress and any embellishments that I wanted to add. She did such a beautiful job. I remember for one dress I had seen an actress on Silver Spoon, a show we used to watch, wear a beautiful floor-length formal dress, and I really liked it, and I asked my mom if she could make one like that, and she said yes, and we found a pattern, or either my mom improvised and made her own pattern for that one. She is so talented. And when I was a young girl, she would sew my own baby dolls sometimes, and she also sewed a baby doll dress or two. There was Cabbage Patch Kids, and I had a few, but she also made a Cabbage Patch doll that was similar to the original. It was so cute. My mom is such a blessing. These are things that gave her joy to sew and create beautiful pieces with her hand. She learned how to sew in her economics class in high school. She lived in Brevard County at that time in Melbourne, Florida, and she took to the sewing class right away and found it replenishing to her spirit. It was a motivational type thing for her, and she has done so well with sewing ever since. And so yeah, I'll share more of my story in another video later this month, hopefully. So yeah, this is just me here putting the bamboo. I took out the coffee maker in this area, and I just am using a French press now, and so that works out nicely. And so there's a little more space to add some more things. So I decided to get some greenery from outside. Some of the flowers that are in bloom are hard to reach, and so just brought that in, and that's taking the place of the big coffee pot. I really like it. So hope you've enjoyed today's vlog. I am enjoying today. It's a beautiful day. I have a 4-day weekend for the 4th of July, so off of work, so it's nice to be able to do some other things and just really rest a lot. And I'm going to be working on the pool today, actually this evening when it's a little bit cooler, so getting that pool drained out and then do the shock vac and then hopefully get some water in it tomorrow or the next day. Definitely this weekend I'm ready to use that pool, so that's one of my big projects this 4-day weekend. Cleaning out the tubs and washing the dog is another big project that I need to work on, and then mopping the floor in the kitchen. Those might not sound like big projects to some people, but they're not every day or every week projects for me like they probably should be. So that's some things that I'm going to be working on. So what is your plan over the holiday weekend? Are you going to be working on projects, taking a rest, just enjoying some hobbies, reading, writing, listening to good music, watching some good YouTube shows? What are you going to do? I hope to see you next time. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I would love to do more of these videos. And but anyway, I hope you have a great day and know that you're loved, that Jesus loves you so much, and just get into His Word. Let the Word of God speak life to you and enrich your soul and spirit, and find things that you enjoy doing that can help uplift your spirit and help you think positive thoughts. I know on Instagram there's these prayers that like God's praying over us that I like to listen to a lot of mornings before going into work, and it's just like proclamations over me by God kind of thing. I mean, it's prayer someone else is praying, but it's like God's telling them exactly what to pray, because it just really hits home about how to not worry, to just trust Him. And anyway, blessings to you all. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time.